Yo, it's your man, Mr. Ghost Saints. I'm coming back at you with another Ghost Saints video. You hear me? I'm about to load these Saints up, about to try to give me a dub, about to try to win me some games with Spencer Rattler. You hear me? The real Saints quarterback out here in these streets. You hear me? I don't know. I don't know for the life of me why they got Derek Carr rated higher than Spencer Rattler. I really don't think he's better. I really, truly don't think so. But hey, we about to dive in, try to make it happen. Um, But hey, man, first and foremost, 22 a day, 22 soldiers, sailors, airmen, and marines to take their lives at the rate of 22 a day. We want to end all suicide, especially veteran suicide. So keep going, keep pressing, keep pushing, because any solution to any problem is better with you being here, man. You hear me? So, um, without any further ado, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to get rid of which one of these I don't use. I don't think I use tight flex at all like that. Get rid of tight flex. Go over here. I don't even know which shotgun formation I want. But I know I want one. I want like a spread tight end formation. That's ace, that's two tight ends. Ace offset, ace slot. This actually got a tight end on there, but this one not running back. Let's see what we can get, see what we can get, see what we can get. I don't know which one I want. I know I want one with no running back. That would take one of my best players off the field. But okay, let's see if the empty formation is gonna do it for me. Let's see what empty they got. This one looks pretty close. exactly which one I want right here. Let me see, because I seen something. No, I know exactly which one I want right here. So yeah, we all the way outside. So it's pretty close. Empty tree. There you go. Empty triple. Let's see what we can do out of this. We're gonna see what we can do out of this empty tray formation. Alright, let's see what we can do, man. Let's see if we can get us a couple dubs of those Rattler. See what we can do with the old rat game right quick, man. I just watched old buddy, old Braylon Miller, go fucking 100-0. Kind of using that same kind of formation. I don't know exactly what formation it is. But, yeah, that motherfucker be doing his thing. See, we can't get out here and do some things ourselves, you know? I'm on a 101 streak too, shit. No limit deaths. See what we can't get into, man. See if we can't get us one.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from the Superdome. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Ready, break. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here we go.
To the air is Rattler. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Drill green. Red, yellow. Strike. Check, strike. View, yellow. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler. Rolling to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 23 yards, the final tally. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down, that lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. We're scoreless after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Hopkins. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. Touchdown! Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That's okay.
On the ready.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
In motion left, Hill. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted.
My God,
that
bro.
one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though.
Fucking game be fucking me over, boy.
On the set.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Check smash. Green jack. Smash red. Blaster stick. Set.
From the shotgun, Rattler. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Blue striker. Hut.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Mahomes to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's 2nd down.
On the double. White. Let's go. Black shot. Yellow. Go. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
Bro, come on, bro.
Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Rattler wants to throw it. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Here we go, set.
In motion left, Hill. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. The throw's going to be caught. Chris Olave. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
17. Let's go now. 5, 97. Field, black. Needle, blue. Red, cycle. 6, mega. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, a 22. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Now it's Mahomes again. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 8. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
His throw, a good one, and it's caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Here we go. Set, go.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half They didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Now Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. They work now on 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Pirine. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go to Pirine, trying to pound it in. And this time he is in. Samaje Pirine taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgent.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends.
This fucking bullshit.
Down.
Now Rattler. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And he can't hang on. He dropped it. He's had a great afternoon, but couldn't catch that one. It brings up 3rd.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ready, set.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Strike it. Strike it. Green jack. Smash. Red. Blaster, stick. Black Ultra. Go.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Under pressure and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a two-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Samaje Perine. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Man, come on with this fucking network issue, bro. What the fuck? That dude would have been around his ass right quick.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the...
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot.
I ain't showing me no love. I got 6 people fucking blocking 4 people and can't nobody stop nothing. I'm sending the same type of blitz. That shit ain't even getting there. Diabolical. Hopefully we can line up against the same dude, but that shit was fucking horrible. Ain't showing Rattler no love right now. And I hate it for him. From the first interception, though, I should have knew something was up. They ain't even let Chris Olave jump for the ball, and I done ran in front of the fucking defender and everything. That type of game. Hopefully they'll let me play this time.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take some hell on this fucking shit.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
43.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. He's got it! And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line.
What the fuck?
A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 42 yards. First down throw, Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, I'd be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
Bro, come on with the fucking bullshit, bro.
Picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his big tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Rattler to open with a pass. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Actually slowed down his fucking route.
Ready.
He actually slowed down
Now
his
Rattler
fucking
going to
route,
throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara.
Kamara slowed down his fucking route.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Third and long.
Let's go.
Throwing now is Rattler. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Side two. Set hut. Field flat. Ready, ready.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's taken in.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Mahomes back. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. 43. Throwing is Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That shit they give the Chiefs, bro. That shit
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set.
Here's Rattler. He's going to air this one out. And this will be incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Hey, hey.
Olave is the motion man.
Red, cycle. Ready.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win. On
3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 43 rail. Claws red. Ready.
Rattler now back to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
3-3. 10 cycles. Set cut.
To throw, it's Rattler. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
Hurry.
He'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. He's a hit. What a terrific play out of the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do. Something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
Set. Ready.
That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. But dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Mahomes. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
And he fucking quick dog.
First of their 3 timeouts.
Proof that all he's doing is fucking just hoping
with 12
that
seconds
the
to go
fucking
in
game
this first
saves
half.
him every fucking time, bro.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground.
Ooh.
It's incomplete.
You motherfucker.
Your ass.
And goal.
Says the dude playing with the Kansas City Chiefs. Fucking trash can.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough.
You're terrible.
You got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up.
He's out here playing with the Chiefs, talking shit. It's diabolical.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Blue strike. White.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. That's caught by Hill. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll look to throw yet again. This one complete to Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now Rattler gonna throw. That one into the hands of Hill. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Red cycle. 6. Mega. Ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And he's not
Yo.
going to get away. They get him down right after the catch.
Oh, he is?
Rally to the ball to
That's
force a
crazy. I
turnover.
thought he was done for the season. Now you better hope he did all the way then.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Open man downfield. It is Hopkins.
They get to the second round. They get to the second round. Conference. They're gonna play the Celtics. Yeah, so nowhere.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
Bro,
He'll get this
because
complete to Worthy.
the Cavs play the.
He's going to be taken
If,
down in
if everything goes right, the Cavs would play the what's it called in the Eastern Conference, the Celtics. So yeah.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's going to be an interception.
Now we made that shit. Hey,
Cut
it out.
And the Saints are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set. Hut.
Hill brought in motion.
Hut, hut.
Now, faking the give. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forced...
Come on, set,
Hill brought in motion.
set.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this.
How do you?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's Rattler. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Shaheed in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on down. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by the running back, Piron. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He going. Finally, they catch up to him and bring him down. A big loss there. They'll drop to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and long for Mahomes. Right back to Kelsey again.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Shaheed now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Ready, ready. You, yellow. Green jack. Check, huh?
Throwing is Rattler. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
I mean, I was fucking dialing them up. Just won't let you fucking beat them motherfuckers, god damn it. They just will not let you beat them motherfuckers. It's fucking diabolical, bro.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. The sun is shining on both of these teams. And we're off from Baltimore. Deontay Hardy to return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Another run for Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. Lamar off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end.
94 speed, can't keep it with a 4.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He rolls to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This is Henry on second. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go back to Henry. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, here's Henry again. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. A draw now. This is Henry. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This from 28 yards away. Bullock's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Here we go.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hill comes in motion left. Short pass caught by his tight end. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints finish off their opening drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So the Saints offense staying on the field. They're going for 2. And he's got a man complete. And the 2-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10. Here's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route. And
someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
You are entering a military restricted area. Reverse course at once.
Out of a pretty messy situation, you hate to give the ball away. But that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Saints got a long way to go and a short time to get there. They've got first down from the 31.
Stop, 17. Fight, 97. Drill, 52.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Rattler. Looking for a target. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 15. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
We'll have the first down and even more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We slated downs to approach here from the 40. They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on second down. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Now Rattler. On him again. He goes down again. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Third and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Come on, set. Ready?
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And a man is there to knock that away.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Has it at the 7. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens take a slim 2-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Here we go, set. Ready.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Rattler setting to throw. This is complete to Olave. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Dog red. Ready. Yellow, green. Red, yellow. Green, yellow. Green, red. Ready.
Here's Rattler. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Watching deep down the right sideline. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Get ready.
Back to throw it. He's trying another one deep. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing his Rattler. Got his target. It's Hill. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Here's 2nd and 7. Completes this one to Hill. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They send a man in motion. Rattler back to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. 2nd and 6 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's 3rd down.
17. Right, 97. Here we go. Here we go.
Rattler to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
52. Green black. Green yellow. Green gas. Black red.
Looking to throw. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First down, here's Lamar. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And it's a touchdown.
You are entering a military restricted area. Reverse course at once.
don't understand the mindset of these dudes. Y'all get these fucking extra OPS teams, and as soon as shit fucking go wrong for you, you ready to fucking throw the game away. I gotta sit here and concentrate like a motherfucker because you got a fucking extra OPS team.